Commercials. It's just unbelievable. If you watch, for example, I spend a lot of time watching TLC, mainly to learn about relationships and family. 1,000-Pound Sisters, 90 Days the Other Way, The Hunt for Love. What was the other one? Paradise Lost. I don't know. Sister Wives. There you go. Hell, I can't keep one woman satisfied. What would I do with 4 fucking wives? Okay? 4 wives, 4 mother-in-law. Oh, hell no. But the thing that is intriguing is, as you watch the commercials, right, it's almost all pharmaceutical companies. You can't breathe, you got an itch, your skin's all fucked up, right? Junk don't work. You poop yourself, you can't breathe, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't lose weight unless you take a shot, right? Take this shot, take that shot, take this shot, take this shot, take that shot. I mean, we're becoming human pincushions. It's like really freaking ridiculous. And it starts at a young age. When I was a little kid, man, I think I got 4 shots. Well, 5 if you include the time my dad shot me. At me. But now it's like every time you turn around, bend over, take one, right? That would be something to wonder. There's the one that does living with HIV. That's probably what that shot's all about. Bend over and take one in the old rear end there to help live with HIV. Which is interesting, I suppose. But what's most intriguing, well, the one I found really interesting is this newest one I've seen. I mean, you can get your shots and you can, take this pill, take that. But this one was really incredible because it comes on and all you see is plastic. Plastic on the walls, plastic on the couch, dad's wearing plastic, mom's wearing plastic, and there's this baby with just a diaper. And dad's holding the baby. And the commercial goes, Huggies for explosive episodes. Now, I don't want to talk bad about anybody's parenting skills, but all that plastic can't be good. I mean, you get a plastic bag from the store, it says what? Not a toy. Open up a box, there's plastic in it, not a toy. Now, when I was younger, it was a toy. That's what I got for Christmas. Bags, garbage bags, plastic bags, shopping bags. Bags. I don't know. They told me they were hats, but I digress. So, you get all started out bad, first of all. And then, your kid has explosive episodes. Or as I like to call it, projectile shitting. And you're holding the kid right face, boom, right there, boom, right? So if he's going to projectile episode you, you're going to get it right here. Because I don't think the guy he didn't even have a frickin' mask on, man. He could have got COVID or something to get shit all over him. I don't know. It was just amazing. Projectile episodes. I mean, that's what my ex-mother-in-law had, was a projectile episode. She'd be walking in like Kmart going put. The shotgun fart. Yeah, but of course she couldn't hear, so it didn't matter to her. But you're walking next to her going, oh, God, Grandma, please don't do this to us, please. Which, think about it. You start in diapers, you end in diapers. Okay? It's kind of a weird circle of life. And I had the experience this the one time when I was at, I believe it was a Dollar Tree. And I'm standing in line, there's this old dude in front of me. I'm like chilling, waiting, to get my frickin' Toastums. And all of a sudden I hear him going, and all of a sudden I heard gurgling from something. And then I heard, and I looked, and his pants had a lump in it. Okay, now I know he wasn't giving birth. Well, in a way he might have been giving birth. But he was obviously not wearing Depends or anything for an explosive episode in his pants. And the smell was not good. That's when I put my Toastum down and decided I'd probably hightail it and actually go to like John Eagle or Shop Safe and buy some real Pop-Tarts. I don't know. But after that, Pop-Tarts just didn't seem to work, because I had a picture of, the Pop-Tart coming out of the toaster and the explosive coming out of it. It just didn't work for me at that point. In fact, it turned me off of Pop-Tarts for quite a while. In fact, I don't think I've had a Pop-Tart since. No. And I thought it was funny because I don't know if any of you guys remember Bob Dole, but when Bob Dole got out of the Senate, he started pushing Viagra, right? Old dude gets out, lost all his power, not feeling very positive about himself. But hey, take the Viagra, boom, I'm back being the majority leader of the Senate, right? So I'm sitting there thinking, if you're going to do Depends for explosive episodes, what's Joe Biden doing nowadays, right? Hook up good old Joe. As he's walking around, I mean, he walked like he has some explosive episodes in the White House and in the Vatican. But nothing against it. I mean, it's going to happen. It could happen to me one day. I hope not. I mean, it'd be really embarrassing. But that's what Axe is for, right? Take care of that smell. Maybe what they need to do is they make, especially for guys, this is like what women could give their boyfriends or old husbands so the man can't blame the dog. You get a Depends with like powder in it, and every time they fart, poof, powder comes out of their pants, and they can't be blaming the dog for like, what's that smell? It ain't me, honey, it's the dog. No, it's not. I can see the powder on the chair behind your ass. Okay? We could really improve these things. In fact, if you got AI working on it, God knows what they could do with your diaper. In fact, your diaper could probably change itself into a mask. That'd be pretty nasty. Really nasty. Oh, a diaper mask. Interesting. Reminds me of a time when I was a Chippendale dancer. Well, retired. Okay, retired. And I was hitting the personal care home circuit. And, you're getting the groove on. You got the old ladies like taking out their teeth and throwing them at you, right? And the stockings go down. They're throwing out their stockings. You're grinding up against a, frickin' walker. Maybe a little back action to the chair. Or if they've got like a, what the heck is it called? My mind's gone blank. Alzheimer's. But the worst part of it is, actually, that's probably the most exciting part, is when they would throw their Depends and they would stick to the wall. You knew you'd hit your mark. You didn't get a lot of money, but you got a lot of wall action, so to speak. And at that age, you take what you can get. I mean, they really don't have a lot of money, and they think the insurance salesman is their grandson, and it's really kind of gross and disgusting. What was I talking about anyways? Oh yeah, diapers. Everybody should have them because you start with them and you end with them. And, well, actually they're not diapers. It's for incontinence, which is the Gulf of Incontinence. Thank you, President Trump.